Batas International Media. www.batasmedia.com. From the Philippines to the world, for the glory of God and service to mankind.
Bagong alyansang tagapagtaguyod ng adhikaing sambayanan.
Hello and welcome to the Better Globe Power, and once again this is Mystica. Today is June 24. So on behalf of the Better Globe Marketing Philippines Incorporated here in the Philippines, and of course the Mystica'S Charity Foundation, we would like to greet Mr. Reno Solberg a very, very happy birthday. He said that he's 37. No, I'm kidding. I guess it's just 67 years old. So as a matter of fact, it's just very young anyway. And he said that he would like to have more years to come. Okay, that's good. That's a positive attitude of a real gentleman. Right now, it is really, I can't believe it. The weather today is raining. I mean, starting yesterday, I can't believe that it was pouring a heavy rain, and I thought it's gonna be another typhoon or another I don't know, floods or whatever is gonna come here again. But I'm glad it didn't really appear to be like an Ondo or a Pepeng kind of calamity or something. It's really, really very scary. But of course, these are just the warning. These are just the warning why we should be really aware of what's happening right now, because of the calamities that are really coming. We don't know when it's going to be the next one or what, the typhoon or any floods coming again. So we just have to be aware on what we need to do, or what needs to be done in order to have this these calamities be avoided in our environment. Okay. You know, the best solution for these problems that we are actually encountering around right now is, if we are actually going to have a unity in this world, to plant more trees. This would be the best solution, because trees could serve as great things in order to protect all this, especially our environment. Because sometimes, like trees, if we have a lot of trees planted around, trees are the ones who would serve as the ones who would absorb a lot of water. Okay, tons and tons of water are being absorbed because of these trees. Kasi kung minsan hindi natin alam na sa pamamagitan po ng pagtatanim, marami pong naidudulot dito. Especially also, they are the ones capturing carbon dioxide around. Pag kinakapture po nila ang carbon dioxide around, it means na eliminate po ang poisons. Kasi especially if we have the global warming, di po ba? Ang global warming, bakit po sinasabi nila na nagkakaroon tayo ng global warming? Nagkakaroon tayo ng dehydration of the soil, nagkakaroon tayo ng desertification. Wala tayong desert dito, pero when it comes to katulad ng mga disyerto, katulad ng iba't ibang bansa, di ba? So nagkakaroon po tayo ng mga ganun kasi kung minsan nagkakaroon tayo ng mga iba't ibang mga problema dahil po sa pollution, di po ba? Pag marami na pong naipon na pollution, lalong-lalo po dito sa mga nai-release ng mga factories o kaya nai-release po, katulad na burning of fossil fuels pagdating po sa mga vehicles, sa mga cars, airplanes, na ipon-ipon po, lalong-lalo na sa mga different factories. Bakit nagkakaroon tayo ng mga maraming naiipon na pollution, marami tayong naiipon na katulad niya yung mga, kuminsan mga usok, di po ba? Nanggagaling po yan sa mga burn fossil fuels around. At pag sobrang naipon na po yon, and then biglang mabigat, yun po ang dahilan kung bakit po bigla na lang nagkakaroon ng malaking typhoons o kaya big rains, heavy rains pouring around us. Kasi yun po ang dahilan, di po ba? Naiipon po yung mga ganon, yung mga burn fossil fuels around, at yun po mismo ang nangyayari kung bakit tayo nagkakaroon po ng heavy rains. Ngayon po, kung sakali bang marami po tayong planted trees around na naitanim, di ba? Yun po mismo kinakapture po mismo ng mga trees po natin. Kaya kung masagana po ang trees na na-plant, ibig sabihin, nababalanse, di ba? Maraming na-exert na mga fossil fuels nanggagaling po dito sa paligid natin. Pero since marami pong nagka-capture naman na trees na na-plant natin, so nababalanse. Yun po ang tinatawag na carbon neutral. O yun, mga kaibigan. So, sana po, we have to be aware kung ano at kung bakit nangyayari itong mga klaseng ganitong mga problema sa ating kapaligiran. Okay, mga kaibigan, marami na po kaming mga na-meet o kaya mga taong interested po dito sa aming programa o kaya sa aking mission. As a matter of fact, I was just actually invited by a certain forestry, tinatawag na mapalad. Ito po yung Montalban Planters Agro Development Association Incorporated, headed by the chairman and president, Mrs. Melly Galvan. We were just having a meeting the other day at Rockwell Club, and I didn't even realize that I was actually meeting all these people who were also environmentalists. I never thought they were actually in the same mission as mine. I thought we were just invited by Daddy Tony Villegas. I thought we were just invited for a prayer meeting. And we didn't realize that we were actually surrounded with other people who were actually into tree planting also. And as a coincidence, I didn't realize that they have planted a lot of mahogany trees already in Montalban. So I was very interested to really find out if they were really telling what they were actually mentioning, if they were really telling the truth. So although it was raining yesterday, I didn't have any I didn't have any hesitation, I should say, to go there just to be able to see what was the reality. And I cannot believe to what I've seen. They have already planted thousands and thousands of mahogany trees. And it made me, it was a reminder for me. It's like I was reminded of going to Kenya when I was in Africa. When I went to our plantation, actually, and I've seen the same kind of scene I have seen right there in Kenya. And I can't believe that these trees are already right there. Ang dami po, mga kaibigan. So that's for me to realize that whenever we're going to donate a lot of trees here, because like what I've mentioned before, paulit-ulit, di po ba? Sinabi ko po na in every donated tree or in every adopted tree that we're going to be planting in Kenya, so there's going to be equivalent to at least 5 trees that we're going to plant here in the Philippines. Kaya po, pumunta po kami noon sa Makati in order to meet also one of the governors, and it's actually Governor El Rey of Kamsur, because we have known that they've already planted a lot of trees also in Kamsur. So we were looking for some organization who would be responsible in planting the donated trees by Better Globe here in the Philippines. So yun po, isa rin po yun. And since I was able to witness already that this Mapalad plantation, they're already planting mahoganies. Because according to Camarines Sur Governor, they are not actually planting some mahoganies, but they are planting different type of trees, especially yung mga fruit-bearing trees. So, hindi po namin nililimit kung saan po kami magdo-donate later. So at least we were able to find out who are these organizations already who would be responsible in planting our trees later. So yun, idinadirect po ako ng Lord kung sino po yung mga right persons for me to meet, para alam ko, para hindi na po ako mahihirapan later on kung sino po ang magtatanim po sa mga trees na idodonate po namin na manggagaling po sa Better Globe. Okay mga kaibigan, dyan po lamang kayo, wag po kayong aalis because I'm gonna be back with you in a few reminders. Okay.
Batas International Media, www.batasmedia.com, from the Philippines to the world, for the glory of God and service to mankind.
Bagong alyansang tagapagtaguyod ng adhikaing sambayanan.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back once again to the Better Globe Power. By the way, I just want everybody to know that I'm going to have my biggest, actually, this is going to be my biggest because this is my first. I know that there's going to be more biggest ones coming later. So this is actually a big medical and dental mission that I'm going to have. And it's not only that, I'm going to be having some feeding mission as well. So I've already arranged with some counselors in Parañaque, and they're really very, very kind and very generous to really accept my proposal. So a few days ago, I was able to meet them with the help of Miss Annabelle Grace Lupina and of course Mr. Ariel Coronel, who are actually my friends that I've met on Facebook. See how powerful the Facebook is to really meet a lot of people who would really support in this project. So I'd like to thank the generous counselors of Parañaque and headed by Councilor Rufino Alyanige and of course Councilor Rico Goles and Councilor Florencio Benjo Bernabe. So they were really very interested to help me, and they're really very kind because they're going to be providing some support, especially some medicines and stuff like that. And since it's going to be my first time and this is going to be a big mission for me, I'd like to invite also the members of the media to be able to come and support me as well, because it's really nice that everybody, not just all the Filipino people, but throughout the world, you know, I'd like everybody to see what's happening and what's the result of my mission, because this is just going to be an initial project of mine anyway, because since I've been doing a lot of feeding already and a lot of helping some individuals, because I didn't really had a chance to come up with huge funds yet. That's why I'm actually putting up this mission right now and enforcing to everybody in order to be able to have some funds or unlimited funds later. So while waiting for my big projects as well later on, because I have a mission to put a lot of emergency hospitals, as well. And of course, not just going to be one, it's going to be a few, several emergency hospitals throughout the Philippines later on. But while waiting for that, and that's the reason why I'm actually giving some attention to all these politicians. I know that this is also one of their obligations to their communities, and that's the reason why although I'm not actually a politician at this moment, but being the president and founder of Mystica'S Charity Foundation, I'm actually acting right now as one of the politicians as well. So there's really no big difference right there, because my goal, one of my missions, is to help other people, especially the street kids, or not just the street kids, but the unfortunate ones, those poor families, or especially those people who are living in the squatters areas. And through my help, I know that everybody is going to support as well, especially those people actually who are watching this program right now of Batas ITV. And of course, since I'm here at the Batas TV, I'd like to thank also, by the way, our Batas TV ITV engineers, none other than Aris and Bilson, and of course with the big support of Attorney Batas, Mauricio, and of course his wife, Judge. Judge nga pala, Judge the wife of Attorney Batas, and I know that she's always watching me. I didn't realize that when I met her yesterday, she said that, oh my God, don't you know that I'm always watching her? It's really an honor, really, for her to say that she's also one of my viewers of this program. Thank you so much, Judge Mauricio.